Hello everyone, welcome back. For those who are new here, I'm Umar, the founder of GrowthWinner. On this channel, I share my learnings and insights on SEO. In this video, I'm going to share the results I found after testing 5 AI content tools which don't include ChatGPT. Nowadays, nearly every single week, we are seeing there is a new AI content writer. What I'm going to share with you is my experience with 5 AI writers that aren't new but in the business for a while now, which means you can trust them. Quick disclaimer, none of them paid me to review the software. You can watch till the end while I share my personal experience with it, so it's an unbiased review. My criteria for judging any AI content writer is how much time we are going to spend proofreading, editing, and making it better to serve the audience well and optimizing it for search engines. For example, with ChatGPT, you first have to generate the content section by section, edit it word by word, improve the content for the audience so it sounds better, and then optimize it for search engines. That's a lot of work. So the examples I'm going to use here are straight auto AI tools, which means I just pressed one click and got my article. So we're not judging whether the tool is good or not, but essentially how the initial output looks like. The first one in the row is Autoblogging.ai. This tool is owned by a brilliant mind in SEO from India, Vaibhav. It offers 3 modes: quick, godlike, and Amazon reviews. The tool stands out for its remarkable simplicity and effectiveness. With literally just a single keyword, this platform can generate a complete SEO-optimized blog post, leveraging OpenAI's GPT models. If you're running simple quick mode, the results will be 50-50, not so good, but if you add godlike mode that consumes double credits, it works excellent. Godlike mode is the beast of autoblogging. You can give your own set of related keywords, entities that you research from your competitors, and the competitors' URLs ranking on that keyword. One noticeable feature is that you can write product review articles by giving a direct link to Amazon for that product. I haven't tested this one yet. On the other hand, one thing that I liked about Autoblogging.ai is that it works very well for bulk content generation at the cheapest rate. So if you build a website to rank, earn, and burn, not me though, then give this tool a try. Or if you need to generate content in languages other than English, it will help you with that. We generated several articles with this tool to test out, but I'm gonna give examples for 3 articles on different topics: citing, SEO, and swimming. If you're wondering, is it the best one and you can go ahead and publish this article right away? I don't think so. It requires editing, but that doesn't take hours. For example, with the intro, I don't like to start with "Are you looking for?" as it can be seen in all 3 articles above. Secondly, this tool loves to generate content in bullets, even if it's not needed. So your editor will need to spend time understanding whether the reader will want to skim or they want to read detailed paragraphs. Lastly, it generates long form questions for the FAQ sections. As long as they make sense, I don't have any problems using those long FAQs, but if they are just to increase word count, that's a big no for me. Now, a second one-click AI content generator that I have seen most niche site owners, especially those who build Amazon affiliate businesses, talk about is Koala. Just like Autoblogging had 3 mods, this one comes with 2, 3.5 and 4. The 3.5 version gave the same output as we are writing the content using GPT 3.5, aka free mod. That means the copy is bland, use of lengthy sentences, and a lot of generic information. Only the outline is better compared to ChatGPT free version, but are we paying for good outline here?
We are.
Version 4 is much better compared to 3.5, but it costs 5x. The best part is that it performs nicely when it comes to the uses of stats and facts. You can give different prompts for the title and every individual section of the article and disable the intro and conclusion to save credits. This tool offers the same features as Autoblogging does, and that is writing review articles. One thing where Koala perform well is adding personal experience, aka personal touch, in the articles, provided AI can't touch the product, so how it would test that out. And one more thing, it will find the relevant YouTube video and embed it in the article. You don't have to find them yourself, but it's better. That doesn't mean it's 100% accurate. The worst thing about AI tools is, since all of them are using OpenAI's API, is using the same cringe word that ChatGPT uses. And also, it happened many times while I generated the articles using Koala, it never added the conclusion or article summary. Hey Umar, is it necessary? Not always, but where it is required, this boy forgets that.
We don't do that here.
And lastly, it's good and the bad thing at the same time. It will add outbound links in the article where they make sense, but sometimes I have seen linking directly to the sites we are competing with. For the internal links, if you provide your domain name, it will suggest them just like Surfer SEO does. The internal links feature is not provided by any other AI tool yet. For the SEO optimization, it has 3 mods. Number 1, manual. This mod is recommended if you have keywords just like we did in Autoblogging.ai. But if you don't have the keywords, go for default mode. This mod has some some basic optimization settings and works completely opposite compared to the third mode, that is AI powered. It's not recommended because it over optimizes the content and adds irrelevant keywords. Lastly, and this point is not relevant to content generation, if you buy any subscription from Koala, you get some chat credits as well. The chat is the same as ChatGPT, but it has more accurate data like facts, stats, and it answers the query by gathering real-time data. Alongside Autoblogging and Koala, Surfer AI emerges as another powerful player in one-click AI content creation. Now, this tool works best if you want to generate quote-unquote SEO-optimized articles. I'm still finding the person who introduced this term. Well, jokes apart, Surfer is really using the right amount of keywords and NLP terms to make your articles search engine friendly. I didn't say human friendly. So, if you are someone who doesn't have any problem in writing the article that serves better for your audience but is looking for a solution that promises search engine optimized articles, this is your best pick. One thing that I noticed while generating the articles is that it only works best if competitors have already written on that topic. If no one in the SERP has targeted the exact keyword, Surfer will suffer to get the best results. Although the next issue I'm gonna explain was dependent on the topic, but Surfer used the same word unique freaking 15 times in the article. So I can say it never pays attention to using actually unique words and repeating them all over the places, headings, body copy, FAQs, etc. Now, if we see how it starts writing under the subheadings, it's almost the same pattern for each one of them. I agree to make your article NLP optimized. The sentence should follow the question hierarchy, but Surfer is following the same pattern here, which to me sounds very bad. For FAQs, as happened with Autoblogging, the questions seem very long and are less likely to be searched by the target readers of that article. But the flip side is that they are highly relevant to the topic and the answers are very direct. So your editor won't require much time to make those questions perfect. Another one, use of long sentences. I have seen this issue of generating long sentences in paragraphs and choosing questions for FAQ section with most AI writers. So we can say that AI isn't ready for this yet. Now, coming to the conclusion section of this article, honestly, it doesn't sound good to me. The article mentioned the same thing as it's stated in the intro. And on top of that, since Surfer calculates the word count from SERPs, there are tons of extra details added just to match the suggested word count. That's a big no for me. Number 4, content at scale. This tool claims to be the world's most human-like AI writer. This tool is owned by content queen Julia. Content at scale has probably the best support out of all I mentioned, and they will really hear your feedback on what you have to say about the quality of the tool or how they can make it better. As far as the content is concerned, I personally didn't like the quality of the articles that this tool generated, especially the one-click generated article. I just entered the main keyword in content at scale and asked it to generate the article. Again, we are not judging the quality based on the fact of how much time we will need to put in and make it human friendly or one that really serves the target audience or ranks in Google. This could be due to the topic that we chose to test this AI writer. I would recommend trying on your own and share those results with me. Now comes to the second feature, articles with custom prompts. For this article, along with my main keyword, I entered some custom prompts as instructions to AI. I asked it to avoid jargon, that was the issue with the previous article, use conversational language and some tone instructions. Also, I mentioned meeting the intent by giving a step-by-step guide for the procedure straight away. To be honest, none of these instructions were met.
They lied to us.
This article is better than the first one, but still not worth it. No clear guide provided to solve the problem, no relevant external links as other AI generators do, and not meeting the intent, which is actually very hard with AI unless human editing. Can we publish this article straight away? Certainly not. What I did like about this tool is a nice feature where you can give YouTube video link and it will write to you an article based on that. You can see the quality on the screen right now. And another feature which is not available with other AI tools that I mentioned is AI content detector. But in the end, the scores don't matter when it comes to content, it's the quality. That is how well it will serve your target audience and whether it ranks in search engines or not. That matters, right? Number 5, Writer's End. This tool is more of something that Surfer SEO is doing. As of recording this video, you can get their lifetime deal for a one-time payment of $615 USD. And yes, I'm not getting paid to say this. But first, let's see how the content looks like. Here's the article that Writer's End wrote. It's straight out of Writer's End, no editing, nothing. At first sight, the article seems that it wasn't written by someone who knows about the topic, which is true, but I have reasons to back my claim. For my niche websites, when my writer is writing an article, we prefer to add a hook that grabs the reader's attention in the first few lines or some relatable stuff that the reader can relate to. And then 1 or 2 lines that explain what the reader can expect from the blog post. For our example article, we can say something like, in this blog post, I will be sharing a complete training plan to train for Zwift Ironman. Next, the blog post is written in a way that it gives the definition of those things. What is this? What is that? Etc. The target reader landed on the given article just to get the training plan. They don't want the whole definition of each thing one by one. The readers knows what actually is Zwift Ironman. They just want an action plan that they can use to train themselves on Zwift Ironman. I know, I didn't judge the above article based on the intro, but these are some points that I will look for when reading an article before publishing it. Pain points like what actually is the training plan, week by week or month by month plan is good to go with. Preferably a table showing a clear step-by-step training plan. Also, the writer used some difficult words that can be replaced by easy to understand words to maintain fluency. Lastly, this boy is using GPT's favorite words in addition to, embark, by following, and the last paragraph of the conclusion confirms it. Alright, if you personally ask me, it's not the tool's fault. There are 2 problems here. It is easy to get good looking things from AI, but it's very hard to get how exactly you want it. These AI tools are struggling to do that. All of them, nearly all of them, are using the same API to generate the content, and that is OpenAI. That's why mostly the content feels like, oh, maybe it was written using ChatGPT.
Well.
Before I conclude this video, there were 2 more tools that I didn't test out but hearing a lot of good noise in the market. Koala by Charles Float and Content Sprout by Andrew. Let me know if you want me to share the results of these 2 tools as well. I will be honest with my opinion, promise. Also, if you want me to record a full series on how we are using ChatGPT to generate the content, let me know in the comments. It will not just be about generating content but editing for human readability and optimizing it for search engines as well. That's it for today's video. If you like this so far, check out my EEAT checklist video and I'm sure you will love it. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any video on my channel or follow me on socials. Thank you so much. Bye bye.